out of Baxia, so that really spends a lot on their priority for
Your
the Harriet.
team is
Because
picking.
when Baxia comes in with his ultimate onto the Salmon Force, you technically push out the Harriet
Yes.
out of his ultimate.
Yes.
His own ultimate.
Yes, and besides that, the Butters, Team Philippines, they're kind of like in the driver's seat right now, I must say, because they banned out the Claude again. They were successful with this ban. So what the only
Your
hero
team
left
is
for
picking.
Team Indonesia is either Akari or a Bruno. I think that they won't go for the Kimi this time because it's not very successful in game number 2, game number 4.
I feel that Indonesia is at a good spot to pick the carry right now, just because the Croc is on the other side. Are they gonna go for a jawhead? And this is good. This is a good counter for Lolita because a lot of people may not know, but it
Your
it's the
team
hero
is
from
picking.
Area 51.
It's the hero from Area 51, man. Oh no, this is it. It's E.T.
Kag. I like the Kag. I like the Kag.
It's the Zas. It's the Zas. Okay, this is a cheese. This is of course one of the pocket strats.
Pocket strategies.
What do we mean by the pocket strategies? This is a specific strategy that this team masters, right?
Yes.
So what do we have here? We have the Zas, and the Zas, it summons units that can act out as it summons monsters that can act out as units. What do I mean by units? Whenever there are summons by the Zas, the Lord can treat it as a tower, right?
And the Lord can actually use the skills. Yeah. It will collide with that certain unit, and it may stop Philippines from actually winning the game. But right now, looking at the draft, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one hell of a match.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
One of these teams, they deserve the championship. They deserve to be on top.
And every single fan of MLBB right now is supposed to be hyped. Philippines versus Indonesia. Game number 5. And I think we're going to be heading onto the Land of Dawn in just a bit, Manji.
In just a bit. Oh my, we're just so hyped. Guys, we're just so hyped right now. I don't know what to say anymore, man. I want good ML. I want great ML. I'm hoping to see a 45-minute game.
I'm hoping to see the sun come out later, pero that's Tagalog.
Okay. So, kidding aside, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 30 minutes inside the Land of Dawn. Nepomuceno will be using the Slunox against, with the X-Force against this Harriet of Indonesia of Red 1. It's very successful here, but here we go. Okay, that is the first jab of the game. Here we go. Team Philippines and Team Indonesia jamming each other out here in the bottom jungle side.
And Philippines just knowing that their level 1 capability to invade is much better than Indonesia's.
Yes.
So right now, Philippines is just riding the wave. They have a better draft in the game.
Ride with the waves, right?
Ride with the waves.
But Red 1 right now doesn't even have any form of buff in his side. So I'm guessing that he will patiently wait for the next round of Statue Shockers and Core Guard to give himself a little bit of a oomph of damage in terms of getting all of these tower life. But let's be specific here. Gustian coming in with this Zas, and right now Zas has a high win rate in terms of ranked games, man. I've been playing players who use this very well. If you fight against all of those monsters that he summons, you will definitely have a hard time to target specific heroes, right?
Yes, and right now there is a bit of a problem here for the side of Indonesia. If you look at the draft, they have the Tabs, they have the Kufra, they have the Cho. And Cho isn't really one of the tankiest heroes that you can have in the game. Castromayor getting caught out into the middle lane, he will be using that sprint to get out. And this is a fresh air. Fresh air.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, Nepomuceno will get that kill. That is a breath of fresh air, because considering that a lot of arrivals are going to be used in the game right now,
Definitely.
he went for the sprint.
Okay.
He went for the sprint.
Okay, this is something new. This is confidence.
This is something new, but it's actually old.
Yeah.
It's so old that it became new.
In the game new, yes, definitely. But man, That is a steal
Tap got a turtle.
from the Tams of Indonesia. Quite a sneaky exchange there for Mr. Julianto using the sights.
And the
in his
Pomoceno,
advantage.
oh,
Okay,
Order of
Pomoceno
Brilliance.
coming in with the dodge. Here we go. He will dash out to safety, but the Tams is there with the Conquer Inferno. And he will use a flicker of his own to get away. The Philippines holding the line here in the mid lane.
And that was a very nice play coming up from the Philippines, just avoiding that fight. They weren't really in position. And the Pomoceno actually pressing the Order of Brilliance at the right time.
Yeah.
The Pomoceno, he is steamrolling right now, and he is
Yes.
getting all the levels and all the farm that he
Yes.
needs to get to carry this game along with Arcangel and Villa.
I agree with you, Butters. The Pomoceno here with 1 kill against Red One. Red One still hoping to get that that specific buff,
Oh,
that specific
Pudra,
damage. But
Pudra.
look at this. Oh, the Pomoceno with the Order of Chaos there. There we go. 2 more hits. 2 more hits, and the Pomoceno will burn the life of Pudra.
And Villa on the top side, they're just pushing it, and that is one. That is going to be a death on Villa, but I don't really think it matters right now, because the thing about it is, Philippines can just take this bottom lane turret, and they can just take this game and put it in an equal state. Philippines right now using all the stops, using all their resources just to get the objectives. I like the aggression coming up from the Philippines.
The angles, man. The angles, man. It's like measured by a ruler here, coming in with a Numino blast from the Philippines. And that is the setup. That is the hit for the side of Philippines. On a brilliant. Do that now. Mega kill.
Request
And
double
Pomoceno.
kill.
5 heroes are here for Team Philippines and for down. He is falling low.
And look at Zas with that alien in the middle of everything. And you shot, he will go
Monster
down.
kill.
Look at that. Taking his spawn with him to the grave. But Anon, they still want Firdaus here.
Double
Will get
kill.
caught out. And look at that. The fadeaway slam.
The fadeaway slam dunk. And now Team Philippines, this is unlike game number 1 to game number 4. This is the first time that the series has this huge amount of lead. Well, it's not actually huge, but in terms of kills, Team Philippines, they got what they want. Team Indonesia, the gold is still at an equal rate. Team Philippines leading by just 1,000, and it's still not over, man.
Yes.
In Indonesia, they have this team fight potential in their arsenal.
Who knew that we only needed the bullseye from the Granger and not the hat trick
Yes.
from the Bruno. The Bruno was a good pick,
Yes.
but it didn't really work for Indonesia.
Uh-huh.
When Philippines adjusted, it became a whole new world
It became a
for
whole new world,
the Philippines. And the Dazzling Place are never new.
Yes.
Yes. So,
That is, of course, the Aladdin song here for Team Philippines. But as we say this, Butters, Team Philippines, the Pomoceno with 7 kills. He needs to be careful here because this is an easy shutdown, an easy gold spike whenever he gets picked up by Team Indonesia. Those are warning shots for Arcangel. So Red One and company, they're really positioning themselves. That is Julianto defending their bottom tier tower. But as we say this, here comes Firdaus with another Tyrant's Revenge. What can they do
and
here?
Zaz, he doesn't have his ultimate anymore. It's onto the middle lane. He cannot reposition this. And Philippines will just try to take this out.
Okay.
And this is the proper time for Philippines to fight.
Astro Mayor boxing out. The Tams now having the Queen's wings. Nepomoceno, self-assured here inside this bush. Targeting the scripts of Blizzard, but that is, of course, the catch coming in from the Cobra.
And Pudra here
No pickles.
is the main target, but Anon tried to go for the head.
Turtle
But
resurrecting
on to the other
soon.
side of the map, it's going to be Granger just farming up, and things are looking good for the side of the Philippines.
And it is bad for the side of Indonesia because the wild charge is here. Catching 2, Villa is here as well. Red One dashing in, but there's no casualties whatsoever. They're just negating and denying this potential turtle take that Philippines can have. Meanwhile, Odianto still defending their bottom lane.
And the Pomoceno, they are acting as if they own their enemy's jungle.
Uh-huh.
They really want to end this right now. Putra on the other side just measuring up with the Shin Kundo, and he doesn't have the Shunko, and that might be a pick-off here.
Ooh, Putra.
And he will actually stay alive.
Okay. Both of the teams.
Turtle is on the side of the Philippines.
Both of the teams playing their cards right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
They're playing their cards right, poking each other, making out all of the specific skills, all of the important skills to be used. But meanwhile, it's not about who gets kills, right?
Yes.
In terms of MOBAs, it's about objectives. So right now, Team Philippines, they are in the lead in terms of economy and in terms of kills, and they will catch Red One. Okay, no, they won't.
They will actually get rid of Red
Yes.
1 right now.
So, yeah, okay. So, too much for the hype. Red 1 falls down.
Red 1 falls down. And this is a very bad spot for Indonesia. They need to figure out something. Philippines, they're really strong with the setup, and just Romayon just entering. Doing the face check. Wow.
Doing the face check and doing it with swag. Nepomuceno coming in with the second kill. Oh my, okay, that is the export down, but he has the immortality for Daos and Gustan trying their best to hold the tier 2 tower. Meanwhile, Holiato is now playing the rat game, Butters.
We are in a reverse mode that earlier it was Villa was doing these kinds of plays, but right now Philippines, they are on the aggressive side.
Yes.
While Indonesia, they're trying to find a way to win this game.
And they're everywhere. Nepomuceno pumping that Purify to cancel out Putra's pick-off there. And man, team
Putra getting stunned.
Okay, Putra getting stunned. Here we go. That is, of course, another knock-up. But Philippines, Batanganon, and Castro Mayor, the Giants, ladies and gentlemen, the big boys of Team Philippines, putting the stun onto Putra. Team Philippines, Nepomuceno, setting up the statue stopper. Meanwhile, Villa going toe-to-toe with who?
Oh!
Okay, there you go. There's the setup. That is, of course, the ET.
Oh, look at that.
1, 2, 3. Castro Mayor.
Lord, resurrecting soon.
Shut
Shut down.
Arcangel putting in the bang, bang, bang. That was shut down onto the Tuba. The Lord is here.
Hulyanto. Look at the damage coming out from Arcangel.
The damage, the bullet.
And it wasn't enough, but it was a good way to send a message that you can't bully us anymore, Tams. You are gonna go down if you do.
And man, it's about the early game jungle invade here for Team Philippines. 2-11.
And wow, what a game from these two teams. Indonesia right now, they can still win this game without a doubt.
Yes.
But right now, they are playing their cards right. But when you're on a 2-11 score,
Yeah.
sometimes playing your cards right isn't enough.
Definitely.
You have to take your risks.
Definitely. And this is one squishy show from Putra here. Team Philippines negating this potential Putra backs out here. Meanwhile, 11 minutes in our game, Philippines, Batanganon stunning Putra. And we're gonna look at it, Butters. Team Indonesia, they do have the damage. They have Gustan, and it's looking very dangerous right now.
And Ridwan, look at that! He was the one who actually surprised, but he got surprised with the damage output here.
Ooh.
Coming out from Arcangel with the Purify. He will try to take out Putra. Putra here going to the cover of his minions.
Find that immortality. Here comes another Salmon Force counter. Go for Red One. And nobody is dying as of the moment. Meanwhile, Philippines lurking inside the turtle pit. And this Lord. They're attacking the Lord, and they will secure another objective.
The prey, the predators become the prey. That is the story of game number 5. Philippines, they're one tower, well actually 2 tower turrets away from securing this win. The question is, how will they pull it off?
Oh my, Team Indonesia. They were clearly leading at game number 2 to game number 3.
And look at this. The spawns of the, what do you call this, the Zast,
Yeah.
isn't really standing up the damage that Arcangel throws out
Yeah.
with the Rhapsody.
Just one Rhapsody, and that is long gone. Butters, there you go. Verdaus faking this stretch, faking that revenge, the Tyrant's revenge. 13 minutes in our game. Team Philippines. They're waiting for the Lord in the bottom lane. They're controlling the minion equilibrium. Castro Mayor is there. That is the turret being destroyed by Arcangel. Philippines are knocking inside the door right now, Butters.
They are knocking inside the base of Indonesia. They need to find a way to stop this, and right now they're just gonna go in.
Taking an outside, ladies and gentlemen, Castro Mayor is here. Rato is here as well. That is Sandy coming in from Villa. But man, the Cobra died. Nepomuceno is alive. Nepomuceno, oh, to dying, he says. And of course, the Sam on the back line. We're down. It's a Rato, I think. He's trying his best, but it's not enough.
You have to be the best if you want to go to the back line. That's getting thrown out, but Anon catching up to Harris. Harris here, getting stunned. No follow-up, but right now Villa is trying to throw them away with the fire stick.
Oh no, man. The persistence from Julianto and Murtaus, eliminating this potential loss.
The question is, Manjin, is Indonesia delaying the inevitable? That is the question right now, because Philippines, they can just do that all over again, and onto another lane.
But again, the Ranger was at low health. Again, there's going to be another battle here in the bottom side. Grid 1, oh no, catching all of the Rhapsodies. He's dashing in, he needs the shield. That is 1,000 damage from the magic damage from this Harris, but he will fall in the hands of Castro.
Julianto and Nepomuceno going for a duel. That's 1v1, and they're chasing down after the Thams. If they take down the Thams, this might be it, but they're gonna stop the chase. And right now, they're gonna focus onto the middle lane, and the Thams getting caught out. He's being recruited to the Philippine team. Oh my goodness, what's happening?
What is happening? Arcangel and the Filipinos, just like they're in their slogan, they're walking like a boss. Look at Nepomuceno. He's walking as a boss. You're not the boss of me. The Philippines. Oh my
Down! Gustian, can he do this? He will use his ultimate to stop the boss. Gustian getting gone out. Fairnow's here. They're trying to fight, and that will go down. Cobra, that's been standing. Harris, will this be it? Will this be Philippines win?
Oh my Filipino! Red one! Flying as well! But that is Philippines! And Philippines!
The Filipinos have done it! Oh my goodness! From 1-2 lead coming out of Indonesia, they crawl back. They get the championship. They get the gold medal. And Filipino pride is running wild, ladies and gentlemen.
what you gonna do? There's a Filipino pride! Runs on you!